Hello today guys, I'm back with another very video, if I can get this to work. There we go, we can just about see the trains. Right, I'm gonna... F5, let me refresh because I started the stream early. Let me just sort out the stream a sec. Let me just edit the info and settings. Should have the similar. Edit video. Let me go to the edit video. Oh, because it's put the wrong category. I have to mute the stream as well. Right. Let me just edit this info a sec, guys. there's going to be 4 trains today, I think. Actually, I'll do 5. If I can get this set up. I'm getting this set up. Checking that this looks really different. Yeah. But yeah, this will be the list of the. I'm just adding the list of. I just need to. Oh my god, are you serious? Right, do I really need to copy that again? I need to copy this URL. I need to pee. I'll be back. I'm just going to quickly go toilet. So. Almost there, and then I'm going to go toilet. I'll be back as quickly as I can. There we go. All I gotta do is click save changes and then I'm done. There you go, I shall be back in 5 minutes, guys. But there's our first train. The first train is the sleeper special, the corail. Okay, I'll see you later then, okay. 69, I'll see you later, James. I just need to go to the toilet. I'm like, just give me 5 minutes. I need the toilet. I will be right back. I promise. I'm back. I had to flush the toilet, but it didn't flush everything. So I just have to flush it again after. Anyway, I got all the locos I need. I still haven't found the buffer for the first Great Western Loco, but we're using it. Anyway, today's theme is the sleeper trains and specials. We already have one sleeper train, so let's get this started. Let's start this train. Right, this is the Euro night service. This is it's basically sort of same formation as the one. Oh, there we go. We got a restaurant car and a couple of intercity corail coaches, and we've already had an uncoupling. Yeah, that's the trouble with knuckle couplers. They tend to come off if they're not coupled on properly. Let me see if I can shunt this. If not, we'll take these two coaches off and replace them. If you can. Ah, she's not even going backwards now. We'll shunt it slowly. See if we can get her to couple up again. The trouble with these is these are spring-loaded, these ones. Whereas the one on the Lima one is not spring-loaded. So it's a bit of a problem gauging the height to fit. Right, let's try it now at a more reasonable speed. Might have to give it a bit of a push again. And also raise the pantograph as well. I'll raise the pantograph when she comes back round. Oh, we've had derailment. Christ almighty. We've had the derailment and an uncoupling all in one video already. And it's only been 15 minutes into the stream. Anyway, thanks for the like on the video, even despite all these problems. Yeah, I need to lower the coupling on here somehow. What I'm going to have to do is cut it off again, I suspect, and try to get the mechanism lower, because I can't raise the height of the couplings on here, and I need to fix this coach as well, because the spring on this one, on one end, has come off completely. So the coupling is useless on the rear end. So yeah, we need to lower this height of the coupling here, or get a coupling with the undershank type and replace that one. But I'll have to do that after, because I'm going on holiday in a couple of weeks' time with my mum, since my dad can't travel. Yeah, right, there we go. We're just going to slowly bring this round. Ah, and it's still derailed. Right. There you go. Hopefully now it should. I can still see some. I'm having trouble with the Zouef. That's the only trouble. The Zouef coupling is slightly different to the Lima ones, which is also making a problem for us. But as you can see, it's working okay now. We reduced the speed to medium speed, and we're still having the uncoupling issue. I could change the couplings actually, bear with me 1 second. I do have another pair of couplings that could actually fix this issue. See, this is the coupling that came off. Without the spring here to hold this in place, basically, this coach here can only be coupled the one way. So, what I might do then, since these coupling, is to use these couplings instead. I have a pair of them. Where's the other one gone now? I saw one of them. Ah, there it is. I could use these. See? These are exactly the same type of coupling, basically. But it might be a bit more awkward. Because I've had to re-couple these coaches, and they've got a really awkward and even worse coupling called a close coupler. These are Rocco coaches, by the way, so these are European, so you wouldn't know about them. Hornby and Lima, however, are British and Italian manufacturers of British and European models. So at least Hornby you would have heard of, since they're UK based in their operations. although they manufacture in China, interestingly enough. But yeah, I need to get this coupling on now that I got here, and do that. That's that one done. I now need to bring the other coach around so I can actually get it. Get the Coral's TR coach off, so I can actually outfit it with these couplings as well. So I now need to remove the KD coupling that I just put in it carefully, because like I said, this was only a temporary fix to the cup, as this also had no coupling on the rear. So this coach needed a new coupling, and it needed repainting, and the buffers and that was screwed, so I redid them. So now I got NEM pocket couplings on one end instead. But as you can see, it's in a rather nice bluish, blue, silver and green livery, so that I can use it as a Coral TR coach. It's going to have the logos on this side here. Ah, freaking tablet. Sorry if I can't see chat for a minute. I'll have a look at chat after, but I did see your message just now, by the way. I will go on MW3 later if that guy is going to help, if Pokemon will help us with it, because I want to try and finish getting to level 80 in this one. But yeah, on this side here, there will be a logo here for the TR, and the SNCF logos will go on the coach as normal, either here or here, where my thumb is now. But on this end, I will have to do it on the opposite side, which is this end. So there won't be any logos here, but there will be one here on this side. So you will see it when I put this one. Anyway, let's get these coaches coupled on. Let me move this train on a bit, so I've got a bit more room. I need to couple these Coral coaches back on together, again, in the same formation they were just in. But now I need to couple up the Rocco couplings first, and then try and secure the non-Rocco coupling to the other coach. So just bear with me, this might take a few attempts, because these are different. Like I said, although these are both Rocco coaches, because these couplings weren't in perfect condition when I bought these coaches, except for the one, since I've had to actually since I've already broken one of the Rocco couplings, if one of these breaks, basically, I have to replace the couplings again. But yeah, we might just put the one coach, we might actually take this coach off if we can't get these on straight away. We almost had them, we just need to make these couplings, and like I said, these are not the easiest couplings to work with at the best of times. If only I could have... If only I'd have changed the couplings sooner, I could have actually avoided all this. In hindsight, I should have. But it's whatever. As long as they lock onto each other now. The trouble is, these coaches do not want... The buffers might lock. So yeah, that's another thing with railway modelling. Always make sure you put the couplings... If you redo the couplings on a coach, always make sure you leave enough room so that the buffers don't lock. Like, for instance here, in this case, they seem to be buffer locking. Let me put this coach up here, so make my job easier. This is very fiddly work, as I said, because you have to lock, both the couplings have to lock in place where they should be locked. And one of the plastic thingies came off. That's the only trouble with these ones. These loop things they have on can, yeah, they tend to come off. So, yeah, I might just leave that one off for now. I might actually just take this one off for now and just do it 6 car. I'll put the I won't even bother putting the coupling back in either, since I don't want to couple it to anything else. Yeah, let's just get this one back on now and get this one coupled up, I think. Try and get these recoupled. At least then I can actually run the train. But yeah, this is basically a similar formation to what would actually happen. Not necessarily these coaches, but the early coaches would definitely be coupled on with random modern coaches until they actually had all modern. But nowadays they actually still use some of the older corail stock. So this is kind of feasible, but there's always one cycle / baggage car with cycle compartments for cyclists to put their cycles on. It's usually located near the first class, but since we have these slightly different couplings, I could put the sleeper coach in between them. Also I could swap which coupling is which. Let me just do that quickly. Let me switch this one with that one, since we have so much trouble with this one and that one. Yeah, maybe that would have been the better idea. Yeah, that looks better. Because this one... Let's try it. Now, that's the only trouble. I've had to... Having different couplings and different coupling heights is a very big issue. But it seems to have resolved itself for now. Anyway. Now we just need to couple it back up to the Zouef coach, which is no easy feat. Right. We shall run this a couple more times with these 6 coaches, and then we will just end and switch to the next train. I already have most of the stock out, so that's going to save me a lot of time. But yeah, see if you can spot the other locos and the remnants of other locomotives in the stream as well. That's my challenge for today. See if you can spot every single loco that's on the layout that you can see from the camera, where the camera is positioned. And see if you can spot some that are slightly off the camera. So like, just literally poking out of the massive pile of locos and stuff. There's quite a few there, so I don't expect you to be able to know all of them, but see if you can count how many locos you can see though. That's my challenge. Count how many locos you see, excluding the ones that are on the actual trains. So yeah, we'll run this a few more times around, I'd say a good 2 more times now. At least 2 more. We'll do 3 more, because we were slightly behind now on time, because of these setbacks. So 1 more time, and then I'll end it. But yeah, you'll notice there's a couple of CIWL stuff on the front of this train. Right. Let me see what the next... Let me go rechat a second, and I'll sort out the next train. But yeah, there's a lot of information in this. So, right, the next train is going to be the TE coaches we need. So we no longer need the baggage car or this coach, which is good. But we do need the TEs. Oh, not the camera. This is the trouble. I have limited space. Let me just move this a second and I'll put the camera back up. Again. There. I have very limited space to work with and not enough time to sort everything out. Right, what are we taking off? We're taking this off and I'm trying to think what else I want to take off. I want to keep this if we can, possibly. I was thinking actually we could put the TE coaches. We can actually swap this now. Put this with amongst the TE stuff. And put the first class coach nearer to this end. But we also have this to contend with. You know what? I'm going to put... We're going to try to couple these on. We'll couple these on as they are now. But we will couple... Right, let's move these forward first, and then we will couple each coach as and when we need it. So now we need the SNCF Zouef coach now, goes next. So next we put the sleeper coach on with the Zouef one, and surprisingly that coupling actually works better. We might use this in future to separate those two. Right, now we need the 2 TE coaches, which are here. This one and this one. These are plastic wheels, so these won't be as good on. But I have been cleaning them, so at least they've been clean, given a nice clean, somewhat. So yeah, they look a bit more polished. The wheels do. But yeah, and the things do. This is a Paris. Bruxelles and Amsterdam coach. These are. But today they're going as far as Luxembourg. They're replacing the... If I can get this... Right, now I need to reverse this train because I can't get this onto the... Right. Ah! Also, one of the buffers might slip out of place, so that might also hinder. Anyway, we'll get this train off as soon as we can. And yeah, there we go. That's that one done. That was easy. And here we are. We are going to do the next train right now. In fact, if we can get the train start. So now we have a full 7-car train. This time made up of SNCF and TE coaches. With a TE baggage car at the rear. So this time there is a baggage car, but it's at the rear again. And it's also a non-corail one. So now we have 3 Jouet vehicles with 4 Lima ones. Well, 3 Lima ones and a Lima rebogey wagon. So not bad. Yeah, I'm going to move the camera around a bit just to give you a bit more of a better view of the layout. There she goes. And there's another loco back there which needs a bit of attention. But yeah, as you can see, a very reliable locomotive. Again, this is neat. All of these have been purchases either off eBay or somewhere second-hand. So yeah, a lot of this is second-hand. Apart from the Amazon order, which is that E444 loco, that is the only thing that I bought new recently. Everything else basically is second-hand, apart from what was bought as new, like these Network Rail coaches, for instance. Since they were only available new, that was the easiest way to get them. Save on the repaint jobs. Anyway, I'm going to put this back here for a bit. And then run this a couple more times. See how long the screen is going for. And then I will... Oh, we've been going for half an hour, so yeah. We're going to run this for a few more laps and then we'll do the next train. Right, 2 more goes around the track at full speed. This is at full speed. This is the fastest she'll go with this lot. We were going to try the shunter loco, but we might try that another day. Anyway, we'll stop that there because we need to get on with the next train. And this train is going to be just as long, if not longer. Well, the next 2 trains will be just as long, or longer trains, since they will also be in city trains, but of a different kind. But we will keep some of these coaches nearby, for obvious reasons, as we will need them in the last segment. I actually need to find the FS ones to see where they are, because I might actually be using them, so since I'm going to be using them, I'm going to need them. Ah, there they are, they're on the layout, but they're underneath something. That's fine. We'll just leave these coaches wherever we can for now. If I can get these 2 to separate, that is. There we go. We will put these to one side though, for now, as we are finished with these officially for today. Well, these ones anyway. We may need this one, so we'll keep that one on there for now, because we probably will be using that. Anyway, let's get the 47 set up. Well, actually, let's get the coaches set up, but we will be using the 47 to pull them. And we need, let's see what we need out of here. We need maybe these. Yeah, this is a night Riviera train, but we need first Westerns. Locos are sorry about that. I just need to make sure we've got everything we want. There's the 2 sleeper coaches. Where's the ScotRail one? We're going to use that one as well, even though it's a ScotRail coach. Right, this is what we're going to do next. We're going to put them in reverse order. I know these are ScotRail. That's a ScotRail, but we're using them with First Great Western stuff, so it's fine. I'm just deciding which coaches we actually need and which ones we don't. But yeah, this will be filling in for Coach K, that one is. So yeah, Coach P will be Coach K of the formation. And then these will be the normal coaches. Again, these could do with a bit of dust, but yeah. Off, but yeah. So yeah, we will be using the Serco sleeper coach as well, the Buff Mark II, as we have no Mark IIIs capable of replicating the buffet areas at the moment for the sleeper coach. So with that in mind, I'm going to use this Serco rail liveried Mark II-D. Well, Mark II-E, but it's been repainted and renumbered to the correct formation for an MK2D. So we will use that there, even though it's a ScotRail coach again. And we will, at the front, however, we will be using identifier coaches, so that you can actually identify it as standard Great Western. We'll be using the much earlier Great Western livery Mark II-Ds, which never been repainted, as the Mark III accommodations replace them now, and an unidentified Mark II-D again as the brake coach. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 car train, but this is a very realistic formation, because this will be about 7 or 8. This would be about 7 coaches long anyway, without the thing. But yeah, we're going to change the formation slightly for the next train though, so that's why we are using the Mark IIs still, even though we have no real need for them now the days on the. But anyway, this is the next sleeper train. So those were the first 2 sleeper trains which we managed somehow to get. Anyways, we will now see the power of a Lima loco dragging some mixed Airfix mainline stock off with Hornby coaches. Oh, have we had a derailment? Nope, I don't think so. I'll check when we can. But yeah. Oh yes, that was not on properly. Now it is. But yeah, let's make sure the body is on properly, somewhat at least. Because we did have a few issues with this when we first got it. So now we have to be. Hang on, let me just adjust this, see if I can get this body on. Make sure the body shell is on somewhat correct, and then I will recouple this. As I said, we did have problems with this, and we're missing one of the screws as well, is missing. So we can't re-screw the interior on anymore. seems good at the moment. Yeah, I think it was it just needed realigning with the chassis. But yeah, we'll have to find where the buffer is after, because I have no idea where the missing buffer is. There should be a missing whole Lima buffer though somewhere. I will look for it after. And we've already had derailment again. So that front wheel is. Let's run it slowly. As you can see, she's not struggling too much over top. Anyway, this will be this Riviera sleeper, as you can see from the two Riviera sleepers. Yeah, these could do with a bit of a dust off as well. Anyway, run it 2 more times, then we'll get on to the next ones. Well, 3 more, since we can run it at full speed now. There's one. The last one lap. This will be the second lap. And then we have something crazy planned for this next train, though. I don't know if we're going to run the last train, but we will try to. But we got something crazy planned for this next formation. Trust me. Right, so we got the 3 Mark IIs we need on, but we now need to replace the buffet and the intercity coaches with another 3 coaches. Whoops. I'll pick that up in a sec. But yeah, we now need to replace these sleeper coaches with intercity coaches now instead. And the suburban coach. So we are going to basically take these off, put that coach on once I find this gantry. Once I put the gantry mast back on, we're going to put this on. Oops. My camera keeps knocking over. That's the trouble, it's so heavy, this tablet that I'm recording off, that the slightest jolt knocks it. Right, anyway, there's the 4 out of 7 coaches. So this will be a 5+2 formation. You'll see what I mean about crazy, because there's a twist coming, if you didn't already guess. If you hadn't already guessed, the twist is there's going to be another loco on the track at the same time, which is why this is important to get right this next bit. Right, there's the 5th Great Western Railway, first Great Western livery coach, the next Mark II. Anyway, those are coupled up nicely. And now for the crazy part, which involves adding another loco. Let's make sure that they are running the same way. The easiest way to test for that is to couple it up and see which way see if they run the same way. Yep, they definitely do. And she's running a bit faster, but since she's going to have 2 coaches coupled, it won't matter so much. Right, where's the auto coach? Where's the auto trailer? I need the auto trailer. Fuck. Oh, there it is. Never mind. It's down here. Now. Right, this is the... What I'm going to do, since... what I was going to do is I could put these in push-pull formation with this, but... and put this at the end. I could put this way round and have the loco pulling it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that honestly because I just want to make sure that I want to show you the good side of the non-damaged side of this. I'd rather use the non-damaged side, so we're going to use the undamaged side of this today. So the auto car is going to be first on the face first on this time, which is kind of a risky move. But what I could also do is put the loco on the rear, maybe, of these two coaches. Yeah, couple those two coaches, and then right. Anyway, let's see. So far, so good. But yeah, now let's see. The real test is, can she pull all 7 coaches and be assisted by a loco? I think we may need to put the loco at the front, actually. Yeah, we may need to put the loco at the front rather than... Since they both need to be going about the same speed, you need to have the loco at the front that's got the most speed on it. But as you can see, it kind of... It kind of worked, but yeah, I think the heavier chassis puts a disadvantage. The heavier bogies and that, and the traction tyres kind of play a role in that. Derail, and there's another derailment happening there. Right, I shall reduce the speed now of the loco at the front to 50%. And we've already had a derailment. Yeah, let's try it. Right, let's try it with just the steam engine now. Yeah, let's try something. Let's try pulling. We're going to put it in pull mode, which means it's going to be facing the opposite way, the wrong way round. But she's going to be pulling have to pull all 7 coaches now on her own. Okay, she does not like going in that mode. And it's already the axle is already derailing on this one. Let's try it the other way around. She was working well when the other loco was helping her, but yeah. She's lost all traction, and yeah. No, she can't even get any traction. No, she literally will not pull. Yeah. Back to the diesel loco only. for the rest of this video. Back to diesel and electrics now. Seems to be that her limit is 5 or 6 coaches, maybe. Maybe it was just too much for her. But yeah, with the even with the traction tires, 7 and 8 coaches. What the hell is going on now? Their derailment. Ah. Right. Never mind. Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll have to leave it at that for that one, and it's already 49 minutes, so we'll end with the last train, which will be the special train. Yeah, that's the trouble with the damaged or altered vehicles. They tend to not work so well. Yeah, that's why she keeps slipping, because they've altered it. Oh well. We got to show off the Great Western Loco, so we managed to use it today. So that's the start. Oh, need to be careful with this though. Alright, let me put these for the down here for now. We're taking these all off, so yeah. Right, this is going to be the last train now. Yeah, this will have to be the last train today, guys. Since it's going to be, we're going all in. Screw it, we're going to go all in today for this very last train. I was going to run my Deltic, but that'll be in the next video with shunters and other locos. Actually, that'll be in the shunters will be in the shunter only one, so that'll be the last video. The last video will be shunter only trains. But yeah. Now then, as for this special train, this one's a special / Euronight, which is why I relabeled it Euronight, which is the EN designation. This will be formed of these coaches, as well as these ones here, and the CWIL ones. But since we're going to be using these ones instead, we have a bit more leeway. What I'm going to do is put the first class coach here, and then the second class here. You'll see why. Oh god. This tablet is so heavy, and the slightest knock into the table as well is making it fall down. Right. Oh yeah. You know what? We're going to use the Alex Arriva one first, even though it shouldn't be on this train, just to increase the amount of coaches we have. So this will be 1. This is coach 1 and 2. This will be coach 2, 3, 4. So we got 4 coaches on the track so far. So we need another 4 at the most. Which is why there's no SNCF coaches except for the first last one on there. You'll see why in a bit. What I was going to do is couple the Buffy car in between this one and the last coach, so I'm going to do that now. I'm going to couple these together first, then that will be the end of the stream, guys, because I need to go get a drink soon. But yeah. There you go. Almost got it. There you go. But yeah, these are basically the most basic coaches that Lima do nowadays for with Hornby. You're producing them. Wait, where's that DB coach? Where's that Deutschbahn coach? There it is. Now we're not gonna. Are we gonna use the? Yeah, we're gonna use the sleeper coach as well still, because it is a Euro night train. We might even make this a 9-car train. This might be a tad long if I put a 9-car train, but I'm going to try my best. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The diner car will be 7 and 8 with the sleeper. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, this will be 7. With the 8 Intercity coach, it'll be 8. With the sleeper, it'll be 9. So with the Zouef coach, it'll be 9. It's risky, but it could pay off. Anyway. We'll do a dry run with just an 8-car train, though. Just to see how well she handles all 8 coaches. Yeah, the SNCF ones are at the front of the train, so you know it's SNCF that provide some of the coaches. But DB and FS on the rear with CWIL in between them. But yeah, this time it's a more realistic formation. Every other coach basically is a first class coach, or diner car, or baggage car. Right, here we go. We might have enough room then. Right, let's this is gonna be a long train though. If we do, right. I'm gonna back it up slowly onto this coach. Coupling has not been achieved yet. However, we have not lifted the coupling into position for it to the... There we go. We got a partial coupling. Let's try with all 9 coaches. Wow. 9-car train, and she is actually going pretty well, surprisingly. This is 9 coaches. Wow, this worked better than I expected. So there you have it. What a way to end, guys. A 9-car sleeper train made up of mixed intercity European passenger trains. We've got SNCF, Alex, Trentelia FS, and BB on the rear, SNCF Sleep Lunea coach. So you got 1, 2, let me count, 1 first class coach, then we got 1, 2, 3 standard class, and a second first class coach. So we got 3 first class coaches, 5 standard class coaches, and a dining coach. So that's, yeah, that's quite a long, good, realistic train. Anyway, we're going to end when it's, we'll leave this running for 2 minutes, and then we're going to end the stream, guys. I think this more than makes up for the last time I streamed it. But yeah, we will sort these out into boxes later, so I'll be doing that later on at some point. And this is full screen, so she's not very fast, but she will pull 8. Anyway, we're gonna run it. We're actually gonna run a special one more train just to end, but it's not gonna be on the actual list. Run the auto coach again, but just with the auto coaches this time. But we're going to use the Deltic. That's the twist. Since we haven't seen the Deltic, we're going to test dry run it with that and some coaches. So yeah, I think this is all in all has been successful. Apart from coming off just now. I'd say this has been a successful day today. Yeah, this has been a fairly successful stream today. But yeah, we're going to get the Delta. The question is this the one that's work? Does she work still? Well, she should work still. But how many coaches will she pull? Wait, which end is normally on these ones, the triangle one? Yeah. Motor at the front end. Right, let's just make sure that this is the working one and not the dud one. Oh, this one does work. Very well, I might add. So yeah, we're going to add the Bachmann coach now and the GWR coaches to end. So yeah, AG Dural should train. Taylor train. Actually, she's going to be in push-pull formation, so we're going to run it. We're going to stop her there, put this one on, and run her in push-pull with these for the last train. So yeah, what a way to end the stream, guys. The last few minutes. I don't care if we slightly overrun, as long as we get these trains on. That's all I care about. So yeah, we're going to run her with a set of 4 coaches in push-pull mode. With her pushing them rather than pulling. The reason for that is because I don't want to show the broken end again. So as long as those two couple together, that's all I care about really. And I'm going to show the coloured, the repainted end on this coach. So yeah, we get to show off all sorts today on the stream. Right, let's try this out. Oh, we did have a derailment, a slight derailment. That's the trouble with these horny triangle stuff. Anyway, that is going to be it today, guys. that's going to be the end of the video, guys. There you go. The Lima Deltic has now been shown on the stream. So I will see you guys in the next stream. I hope to see you on Sunday, hopefully. Anyway, I'm going to end this live, and I will see you later. AK69, so I will see you later on NW3.